Greetings, cocktail aficionados. This is John Moser with another edition of Cocktails Out of Quarantine. The drink I'm going to show you how to make today is called a pineapple fizz. It's not one you hear a lot about today, but it's got a pretty long history. I mean, early 20th century. Now, the term fizz is a general one, referring to any drink that's made up of a liquor, obviously, some kind of sour citrus, so lemon or lime, sugar, and topped off with club soda, hence the fizz. The pineapple fizz specifically, the first time that appeared in print was in 1930 in the now iconic Savoy Cocktail Guide. And you know, it was big in the 1930s, not so much today, but I think you're gonna like it. It's a warm day after a few chilly days here in Ashland. And I think it's good. This will be a good day for it, especially because, hey, I happen to have an open can of pineapple juice, so I might as well make use of it. So here's what you're going to need in order to make the pineapple fizz. The pineapple fizz is a rum drink. In this case, we're going to use Bacardi Gold. Really, any kind of gold rum is going to serve our purposes. Here is my open and only partially used can of pineapple juice. I fixed myself last night a nice Singapore sling, so I have some juice left over. And look, my general rule of thumb is use fresh juice whenever you can. But I'm not gonna, I don't have a pineapple sitting around, and if I cut it up, I'll just have a lot of pineapple that I probably won't use. So in this case, I think I'm totally justified in using it out of a can, even though I recognize fresh would be better. The sweetness, ordinarily I would use simple syrup, of course. I realize that I'm out of it. I'm making up a batch of it even as we speak. I have some going on the stove. However, in the short term, I've got superfine sugar rather. That and some water will do just fine. Lime juice, and then there is the club soda, which will give it that fizz. So those are the ingredients. Here's how you make it. Because I don't actually have any simple syrup here, I'm going to start with an empty, dry cocktail shaker. And the recipe calls for a ½ ounce of simple syrup. And a simple syrup has about a 2-to-1 ratio of sugar to water. And well, ½ ounce translates to about a tablespoon. So I'm going to shoot for about 3/4 or 2/3 of a tablespoon of superfine sugar. I think that's about right. And to that, I'm going to add just a little bit of water, and then I'm going to stir this mixture around. That way we have something approximating a simple syrup without actually having simple syrup. Okay, I've got that stirred up pretty well. Here is our pseudo syrup at the bottom of the shaker. And we're going to add to that a couple of ounces of the gold rum. There we go. Now I think would be a good opportunity to add some ice. All right, I've plunked some ice down in here in the mixture of rum and sugar water. We are now going to put in 1.5 ounces of pineapple juice. Again, it's out of the can. Don't hate me. There we go. We're going to follow that up with 3/4 ounce of lime juice, and there's no reason not to use fresh lime juice, right? It's not like it's hard to find limes and lemons. 3/4 ounce, there we go. Pour that right on in, and that is really all there is to it. Cap it off. Now to put it in a glass. I put this Collins glass in the freezer for just a few minutes so it's nice and chilled, and then I put some ice inside. I'm gonna pour that, of course, the drink right over top. Perfect. This comes up most of the way, but we're going to leave a little bit of room for our club soda. Ooh, look at that. This is a classic pineapple fizz. Smells good. Let's see how it tastes. Tastes fantastic. Cool, pineapple-y, refreshing. You got the rum in there, you got the sweetness, everything that a good drink needs. The pineapple fizz. Try one. Have a great day. Cheers.